THS. This is Sally Emery.
And this is Annika Storms.
And we're anchoring for WHTV News.
There are many supportive staff members here at THS who are always there to lend a helping hand, from teachers to administrative assistants to principals.
One group in particular, though, spends their entire day, every day, supporting students, the counselors, and their support staff. The counseling office is a central location for all forms of help, advice, post-high school planning, and of course, counseling.
Here's Annika with the story.
Here at Timberland, each student has a counselor assigned to them according to their last name. But what does this mean? How could they improve your academic and personal growth through high school? According to counselor Stephanie Bell, counselors here at Timberland help students with individual schedule plannings, family problems, friendship or relationship struggles, daily issues, or sudden situations that might arise, on top of planning for the future.
So generally I help students when they're having a rough time mentally, or connecting them with counseling resources or any other resources in the community.
Sign-up sheet to visit the counseling office can be found on the Wentzville Timberland website under Academics and Counseling. Other things found on the Wentzville THS Counseling website are course guide, register to vote, transcript requests, work permits, college information, and testing sign-ups.
I think our building is very open to different people, and I've seen that because I've worked across the district, and that was something I really enjoyed about Timberland.
Come and see us. If you need something, we're here to help you. Seek us out. Kids pretty much know how to email, and they walk by our offices every day, so stop in and see us.
Don't forget that the counselors are always there to listen, and the counseling office is always an option to sit in during lunch. No food is allowed inside. However, the area is quiet and relaxing. This is Annika Storms reporting. Back to the studio.
The counselor's office is such a soothing place. Whenever I feel like I need some help with college or personal problems, they're always there to help.
Exactly. But do you know what other supportive staff there are other than counselors?
I'm curious.
Cafeteria ladies. They help out every single student at THS with their delicious lunches. Here's Aiden with the story.
Food service employees work very hard to serve over 700 a la carte meals every day, according to Patricia Manoli. Here's a look into what the average workday looks, as well as menu planning based on nutrition and participation.
Me and a couple cooks get here at 5:30 in the morning and prep stuff for breakfast. So we serve breakfast at 7. And then when the rest of the crew comes in, we have them prepping salads and stuff for the salad bar, which we are the first school to have the salad bar in the district. So now all the other high schools are trying it. And then prepping all the entrees and the fruits and everything. And then we get ready for lunch, and then you know how fast lunches go, and then we clean up. So pretty much we are done with serving and cleaning everything by like 12:30ish.
Across the school week, the average number of calories that can be served per meal is 650.
We really care how the food comes out, how it's served, if it's hot enough, and it looks good, so.
The USDA is the federal government agency that is in charge of school food service. They set the maximum and minimum number of calories, fats, carbs, and sodium levels during the school week.
I have in the past gone out and got student feedback for stuff. I can tell what you guys like and what you guys don't like just by the amount of participation that we have on certain days. So I kind of go by trends of what you guys are buying and what you're not buying. We pay attention to, like this year we've seen a fall off on pizza. Like I'm thinking that you guys don't like the pizza as well this year as you have, because it's been like the number one seller in the past. So I'm needing to find out what's going on there.
Safety inspections are done twice a year, and over 99% in the last 4 years have passed with perfect scores, according to Doyle. This has been Aiden Storms reporting for WHTV News. Back to the studio.
I personally like the lunch options they offer, but as a vegetarian, I wish there were more daily substitutes without the meat. I miss the spicy bean burgers they offered last year.
That would be a bit frustrating. You know what would be a good way to release all that pent-up emotion?
Besides crying? What?
Timprov, THS's own improv group. Here's the story with Danny.
Improv is creative theater where actors are put on the spot to create settings, stories, and characters, according to junior Aiden Storms. Timprov, the student-run improv club, allows students to play and perform improvisational games in front of other students, according to senior Theodore Hansen. 3 improvisational games are played per meeting, according to Hansen.
It's very simple. All you come in, you don't have to have anything prepared. You just listen to the rules and then you play a game.
Students who attend the meetings have the opportunity to attend and perform on stage during improv shows, according to Hansen.
But now we meet all the time, and now it's this big thing. When we have a show, it's a big deal.
All profits from Timprov's improv shows goes to a charity of the club's choice, according to Hansen.
We do it for charity because our reward is doing it. Is getting that knowledge and getting that experience and that repetition.
The co-captains of Timprov Club are Hansen and Senior Casty Gooch, according to Hansen.
And it's a good way to get laughing. It's a good break in the middle of the day where we can just talk to each other, have fun, watch each other perform, and it's something I really enjoy.
Improv can benefit your ability to think on the spot in tense situations, according to Gooch.
I've gotten a lot better at speaking in front of crowds and in front of other people.
For anyone interested in joining, Timprov Club takes place in room 513 on Fridays from the beginning of lunch to the end of lunch. Their next improv show takes place on May 3rd at 7 p.m. with a $2 admission in the Carl Reininger Theater, according to Hansen. Back to the studio.
Improv is such a great skill to learn. I like going and watching my friends get into all sorts of comedic situations.
Yes, improv lets people be unique. Individuality is always a great thing to have, and besides improv, there's other ways to be unique, like have a cool haircut.
And now for our commercial break. This month we created a community spotlight on an amazing barbershop in Wentzville. It's called All Cuts. Jolie has the scoop.
I am a barber and cosmetologist, so I offer haircuts for the whole family, waxing and perms for the boys, things like that. We specialize in all types of haircuts, which is why we called it All Cuts. So, anybody and everybody can come in here for haircuts. We don't, turn away anybody. Everybody that comes in here is comfortable. When they walk in, we're all, hey, how you doing? Everybody seems to know everybody in here. And that makes the customers feel super comfortable. I feel comfortable as well. I enjoy coming to work. I actually want to get up and come in. I don't want to, not be here. I actually enjoy being at work. They always say that if you enjoy what you're doing, you won't work a day in your life. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. And you'll get a quality haircut at a fair price.
Cool thing about small business in Wentzville, I like downtown old Wentzville. Nobody, we like to keep it going. You work for yourself. It's for family. The community, it's a small town. Well, it used to be a small town. Now it's a lot bigger.
Just come. The atmosphere is great. Sit back and watch. See what stylists you like the best. They're all really good. And then just go with them. It's more intimate. Like I said, everybody just gets along, and everybody that comes through the doors, they're very welcoming. Whether they're another client or a customer sitting right beside me, or whether they're in the chair or the stylist. Everybody's just really nice all the way around. We all speak when we walk in the door, we all say hello. We're just random strangers just talking and interacting. So they all have different personalities that just bring to the atmosphere.
Again, they give you that more personal touch. You're not just in and out. Again, their skill is really good. Mike's able to fade and blend very well. Definitely beat the quick, big companies. A traditional barbershop gives you a much more kind of artistic feel rather than just going to a quick in and out business. I've recommended a lot of friends and family here. I just tell them, again, rather than going to one of the quick, big commercial companies, they're going to get a much cleaner, good haircut.
The Wentzville School District Film Festival is going to be hosted at Liberty High School this year. All submissions are due April 2nd.
You can go to the Wentzville Film Festival website for more information and to make submissions. And now for sports. Don't get too ahead of yourself when planning out your weekend, because there's one event you shouldn't miss.
Are you talking about the basketball game this Friday?
I totally am! Tickets are only $2 for students and $4 for adults. Here's Sally with the story.
Sally Embry reporting. The boys' basketball season is quickly coming to a close with their last regular season game happening on February 20 against Parkway South at home. The 14 varsity players have worked very hard this season. Their coach Kyle DeWeese says that the team's goal is to focus on each game at a time.
First, I love competition, so I enjoy that aspect of it every year, getting to compete and, against other teams, things like that. But I enjoy getting to see, the excitement and stuff that the kids that are playing do, because I was that guy a long time ago. And so that's a big piece as to why I got into it. So that's always a great thing to see kids just out there enjoying something that they love. And I think that, when kids hit milestones, different records, things like that, if some of that stuff comes along, that's always pretty cool to see too. I love the strategy involved in the game. It was just kind of the one that, of all the things that I played as a younger kid, it's kind of the one that I gravitated to the most. I don't know what the reasoning behind that was at the time, but now it's just there's so many different ways and strategies and things that can be done in the game that make it a lot of fun to just be a part of.
Most of the players on the boys basketball team have been playing since they were little. With all these years of both overall and high school basketball playing experience, the team has grown close.
Everybody's gone to like somebody's house before as a team, and it was pretty fun. And we've ate out together and all that. We all get along, and most of us hang out outside of school together, and everyone's really positive with each other.
And we all get close together, and it's really fun. We love like playing video games with each other and stuff.
Some of the boys like to get food or listen to music to hype themselves up before their games. And when asked what their favorite memory from past games were, juniors Mason Carroll and Jacob Adelot responded,
Probably getting my first dunk. I worked really hard for that, and once I got it, it was like relief feeling.
When I scored my first points as a freshman.
Bye, Timberland! See you next month!